What is up, guys? HC19. We are back out here, YCS Vegas. We got a day 2 top 8 deck list. My boy over here, Harrison, he's playing my favorite deck, Blackwings. Bro, tell me, how does it feel? What did you do? Just tell the people.
Yeah. So somehow, some way, I got top 8 today. I got third on Friday too. So it's kind of crazy that this weekend I got like technically 2 tops out of nowhere. And these are my first tops, so it feels really good to kind of get over that hump. I think, especially after Nats last year, there was a little bit of monkey on my shoulder, but I think hopefully it's off now. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
So you got third on Friday. What was that for?
Third was the EWCQ, the qualifier. Yeah.
Awesome. And then what place did you end up today?
Today I ended up 6 after
Sixth
Swiss.
in top of RBET Las Vegas Sunday tournament.
Yeah.
So this was just 7 rounds of Swiss over here with 112 players, I believe. But yeah, still a solid result over here for you. Any shout outs before we get to the deck profile?
Dude, yeah, I feel like every time shout outs, it takes a village. So my day ones are Jacob and Matt. They couldn't make it, but I got so much love for them, and they're the ones who got me back in Addison, and they're the ones who keep me going. So I miss you guys, and we'll see you soon. In terms of the other homies, my Worley team, catch you lacking. First off, we lost in the play-ins, but we had so much fun this season. Trevor couldn't make it, but shout out to them. We're always talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. Team Iron as well, a lot of people in there. Otherwise, for specific things, honestly, like you, for, I think, pushing this deck a lot. The 2 guys I talk a lot with about birds would be Chai T, Eric Chai, and Jason or Triple Dribble. Both of those guys, really solid bird players. And then lost my partner. I flew out super last minute for this, and she was on board and cool with it. So anyone who's supporting, sorry if I forgot anyone. There's so many people that came along the way. Thank you to everyone.
Awesome. So let's get to the list.
Yeah, for sure. So this time I grouped it a little differently, but we'll start with just big monsters. So Bora, Shura, Sirocco. I think 3 of. I know some people like sometimes you, sometimes AJT always. They like 2, but I like 3. It's just my comfort and gives you the full Blackwing lineup. So I don't vary from that. The little guys, because I'm not playing like any crazy turbo stuff, 3 Blizzards, the Gale, 3 Kalute, and then 1 Vayu. I switched from 2 to 1 quite a while back. Sometimes I do think about going back to 2 just because that way you kind of have 1 for like the Whirlwind Blizzard stuff and 1 for Shura. But I feel like the way the game has changed, I think 1 is a little better right now just because there's so many other things I want to fit. So just kind of a matter of trying to keep the deck slim. And then the last 2 monsters, Nino explaining, Dark Armor Gores. This guy today was unbelievable. Gores helped me out a lot too. So I feel like I've said that I really like Gores just because it's one of the only ways to really like come back against certain board states. So that's why I keep them. Spells super standard, just a 6. Alert, 2 Whirlwind, Brain, Heavy MST. I've thought about Minecon. I've always wanted to try Upstart, but I only want to really try those out once I get more comfortable with them. So I think that's the most important thing. Just test and ultimately come with what you're comfortable with. And then traps. So got the basic, combat traps or traps that exist in the deck. So it's a 2 Bottomless, 2 Prison, and 3 Icarus. I know some people have gone down to 1 lately. I actually went back up to 2 just because it feels a little more comfortable for me. And I think the way, especially some matches have been playing, I feel like there's a lot of like 1-for-1 trading, and in those scenarios, I think Prison just does so well. So.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. I was on 1B Prison for a while, but I just bumped it up to 2 myself.
Yeah, went back. Sometimes I do side it out, but I think having them game 1 I think is super helpful still. So 3 Ick, good card. For the random one-offs, it'd be these guys. So Dust, Deck Dev, and the 2 Draw Traps. So shout out Hector. So I used to play 2 Yada. I honestly just did this because I had the first, but and thank you, Daniel. That's another thank you for helping me get a lot of the shiny cardboard that's in here. So Dust Tornado, I think this I remember when I was like first getting back. This I learned about from Chillfill, so I've kind of kept it in ever since, and I know a lot of people have picked it up. So this guy's really good, and of course, we're in a deck dev world now, so you kind of just got to play it. And this deck only really can fit 1 in the main. You can go 2 in the side or 1 in the side, but you'll see I don't. And then these 2 Draw Traps, I think those are just too good as well. And then the power one-offs, Mirror, Solemn, Torrential, Dust Shoot, good cards. yeah, I think this card is more played now too. I've seen some people cut this, but just comfortable with it. I think
Matt
that's the main
Kalenda
thing.
cut that for the last.
Yeah,
one.
I saw that. That's why I was thinking about cutting it, but I was like, I'm too comfortable with mirror, and some people just push too far, like myself included. So, like, sometimes I think seeing people do things makes you feel like you can do things. So, I don't know, to each their own. But yeah, so the main deck's 40. Try to keep it 40 as much as possible. Some random tokens here, I don't know, for Pokemon, random stuff. Extra deck, Chimera deck, you need it because you side cybers. The 5s are Catastor and Android, super standard. The extra deck, honestly, just super standard. We can eat through this. So the 6s are here, the 2 Arm Ring, Brio, Goyo. All of those 6s came in super collects this weekend. I used them a lot. 7s are these. This actually came up a lot today. I did a lot of Sure, Gale, Black Rose, and it was super helpful. So, and then this guy just 1 value, so all that's needed. The 5 8s, these guys, I feel like these are the standard 8s. I know some people may not play this. This is like the flex maybe, but I like it a lot because especially against like Prisons and Icarus, target good. And then the Mistworm, which did not come up today, but I think there was a chance it could have. So, good to keep that. Side, so monsters is going to be 2 side Drizz, super standard. I think 2 is good. You just kind of need to see it. I went 2 Crow just because Forks, and I don't know, I think 2 Crow is better than like the Soul Release I was doing, and then the other monsters are Dyna and Raikou, so this super standard actually cut down to 1, and then the Raikou, I think a lot of people have picked up just because it's good against like Consecrated Decree, but also just like trades well with Blackwings, stuff like that. So and any HRC decks, of course, if you have the Minecon, then it's really good there. I went 2 Fissure because I wanted to be super proactive against Consecrated, and this actually came up because I played Lightsworn today. I believe it was round 3 or 4. So I actually used both of these. I hit Consecrated once and I hit another monster another time. So really important just to have 1 outs. And yesterday, even though I didn't do well, I used this against GBs and it was super helpful. And then lastly, 2 dust, super standard, right? You're playing 3 dust total. 2 pulling the rug. I think now that gadgets are a bigger thing too, you just kind of got to keep it simple and stop the gadgets, and then the 2 oppression, which is super standard too. So it's the deck. It's 15. Awesome. It's birds. I feel like there's, at the end of the day, the deck lists are mostly similar. It really comes down to the gameplay, I think, and not saying I'm a great player because I'm still learning, but the way I learned was by watching. Like I said, people like you, people like Eric, people who do well like Kalenda, the European guys who kill it. So yeah, any advice to
Marcus
them?
Hayden as
Marcus
well,
Hayden, yeah, I know he switched the value. Please come back. Please come back. But yeah, all those guys are really paving the way, and I just learned from them. So shout outs to all you guys.
Awesome, and thank you for the deck profile. Hope to see another top from you real soon.
Yes, I hope so too. Thank you guys. Hope to see you top too.